Over the years, I got sent clear resin by a producer for me to review. But during testing, I don't even bother to continue because most cannot print details, and for some, the cross curing is super bad. What is cross curing? We'll get back to that later. Then Inslogic sent me their clear resin. After some testing, I thought to myself, this will be interesting to share. And I have the exact model that I have been wanting to print with clear resin, but unable to. Until now. First up, this is what cross curing looks like. Look, the extra cured model there, and the holes are closed. Cross curing can happen because clear resin do not have pigment that could block UV light from passing through the printed layer, and this is what you get. And compared to this resin, no bad cross curing. The holes are open, very nice. But does that mean this resin is free from cross curing? I gotta say, not 100%. And here's another reason why you shouldn't use flat or parallel orientation. And on white surface area, if it's flat on this resin, you will have cross curing. So make sure to angle your model. According to Inslogic, this resin needs like 5 to 7 second exposure, which is quite high and surprising for me because usually on clear resin we want to use as low exposure as possible. So I tried from 2.5 seconds, 3.5 seconds, 5 seconds, 5.5, and from my calibration model, it shows that 5.5 seconds is the exposure for this resin. So this is the first print result after exposure calibration. The result is looking great. Here's after curing. I do not see any sign of yellowing at all, but I will have a closer look again. So I print this whole bunch here at 30 micron, 5.5 seconds, which surprisingly, the details are coming out very well. If this is a regular clear resin, the lettering will not be showing at all. And it is quite sharp for 5.5 seconds, and this is on embossed lettering. This is the emboss, this is the extrude. But there's a problem with 5.5 seconds. You could see there is a small dot here. This should be 0.5, 0.4, 3, 2, and 1. And there should be a small channel here. And nothing of the small channel is printed. Even when I give them a nice angle like this, nothing is printed, just a small dot here. And that can only mean one thing. 5.5 seconds is not the optimal exposure. So I back to the old school way and I reprint the same model on different exposure. This is at 5.5, this is at 3 seconds, this is at 2 seconds, and this is at 1.5 seconds. Clearly 1.5 do not work. On 2 seconds, I have bad print lines here. That means 2 seconds do not work. On 3 seconds, details coming out well, no bad print lines. On the letter model, all the letters are sharp. And at the back here, the smallest letter, at 3 seconds, they are even sharper compared to 5.5 seconds. I repeat the exposure test again with this baby raptor embryo model. From 2 seconds, we can clearly see very bad print lines. And at 2.5, there is a bad print lines here. The rest is 3.5, 4.5, and 5.5. So yes, I am sticking to 3 second exposure, and here is the result. And if you are into microfluid model, I'm not sure is this gonna be the perfect resin for you or not. This is the result from 3 seconds exposure. And yes, if you orient them flat, we have cross curing. All the channels just disappear. The 0.1 to 0.4 channels are not printed at all. I mean, they are printed, but they are just gone from the overcure. 0.5 to 1 millimeter, they are printed fine. You can see the channel here. So It is for you to decide whether you could use this for microfluid models or not. Let me know in the comment section. Now, next question. Is there any yellowing? Honestly, it is hard to answer. This is the very first print using this Inslogic clear resin. This is the second print, the third print, the fourth print, and then this whole bunch here, they are the fifth prints. After that, the sixth print, seventh print, and then the eighth print, and then moving on to this is the ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th, and this is the 14th print using this resin. And if you could tell, this right side here, they are very clear. I mean, no sign of yellowing at all. They are very, I should say, very white, very clear. And then this bunch here, you could see they are gradually going slightly a bit yellowish. I'm not saying it is a fully yellow because on different lightning you could see it is a bit more yellow, but then on a different lightning it is still very clear. And it is hard for me to say is there any yellowing on this resin at all because gradually over time when you print with this resin or maybe I let the resin sit in the tank too long and I do not put my printer acrylic cover on the printer and then maybe the ambient light from my room causing the resin to gradually turn a bit more murky and slightly yellowish. Another thing that got me confused is I finished printing them all like 1 month ago before I make this video. And I leave them near my window to expose them to the sunlight, but there are no extra yellowing at all from the prints. So maybe after printing they will not turn any yellowing, but the raw resin in your tank, they could turn yellowing if you do not put your acrylic cover on your printer correctly. Maybe that's why. Usually, in order to be achieve this level of glossiness just by relying on sanding, remember, just on sanding, no polish and no clear coat. The resin need to be very hard and rigid. But on my test piece here, and this is after curing, on 1 mm thickness, it is slightly bendy. And it will not break. Remember, this is after curing. It is not breaking. This is on 2 mm. On 2 mm it breaks. On 3 mm still bendy, very bending. Although it breaks, but they're still very bending and this is quite flexible and not rigid at all. So that got me quite confused why I could achieve this level of glossiness just by sanding the model. You guys could check out my YouTube shorts showing my time-lapse sanding this model to the glossiness. You could see how easy I remove all the support and mind you, this is after curing. See, it is easy to remove the support. Now this is interesting. Nothing break at all. My test show Inslogic clear resin can be easily sent to glossy clear, even without polish and clear coat. And it is not easy to break falling from table height. No extra yellowing after 1 month exposed to ambient sunlight. So for me, it is good enough to make this model. But what do you think about this resin? Let me know in the comment section. Kindly subscribe and like this video if you think this video is helpful, or you can support my channel directly by becoming my Patreon or YouTube member. Thank you guys for watching and see you in the next video. Thank you to all Patreon and YouTube member that support my channel. You guys are the best.